What is up, guys? It's me, Jordan, here at Mellow Vapes in Belmont, and I have an amazing video for you today. I have been waiting so long to make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for the longest time now, and I am super excited to announce that we have gotten probably the best pod device that we could have ever asked for, that we could have ever got. I know I'm excited. I've been waiting on this device for months now, and I know Chance has too. I picked one up the other day, and I am absolutely in love with this mod. Or, not really mod, pod device. It's from a company that's very, very popular. It's gotten popular over the last 2 years, I do believe they've been out. 2 years, 2.5 maybe. But they have done it when they had released this pod device. Now, this company has had pod devices in the past. Some of them are okay and everything, but this one right here just takes the cake. And I cannot be more excited to show you guys what this device is about. So without further ado, I'm not going to ramble anymore. I'm going to show it to you. Say hello. Say hello to the new device in the shop. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay. Here we go. So here we are. Does it not look familiar? Does it not look like one of the most popular devices that has came out in the last couple months? Look at here. And in the back of it says it all. So what you're looking at here is the Voopoo Drag Nano. That's right. Voopoo has come out with another pod device, and I cannot be more happy with it. Like I said, I have been waiting for months on this device. I know Chance mentioned the other day that we had a special little announcement that not really an announcement, well, an announcement that he could not mention, a little surprise that we could not mention, but for y'all to stay tuned for our YouTube video coming up in the next day or so. So here it is. This is a surprise. The Drag Nano. I am very happy with this device so far. It hits smooth. It gives off decent vapor. It gives off great flavor. The pod is a 1 mil little pod. Almost reminds you of a Juul pod. But the cool thing about this pod is you wouldn't even think it. Get a close-up of it. It's a refillable pod. It holds 1 milliliter. So the way you refill it is you take the cap off, and there's this itty-bitty hole right here toward the top. And that's where you would fill up, that's where you fill your juice in at. I recommend filling it to about that first little edge line right there. Where the edge is right here, above my fingernail on my index finger. Fill it up to right there. And pop the cap back on. Now, what's cool about this cap is there is a little plug on the inside of the cap. I don't know how well you can see it, if it's going to focus or not. Probably not. But that little plug right there. You line that up with your juice fill hole, and you just slide it on. It is smooth as butter. So once you fill it up, pop your cap back on. Take a couple draws off the actual pod to soak that juice in, get that juice soaked into the cotton, because nobody likes a burnt hit. People always ask me, how do you know when you're going to get a burnt hit? Trust me, you will know when you get a burnt hit, because it tastes like the awfulest campfire that you have ever smelt or /tasted in your life. So, once you get that bad boy all primed up, you're just going to pop it in like so. Little green indicator right here on the side is going to flash. And you are going to be good to go. Now, I do recommend letting it set for 2-3 minutes, something like that. But once that's good, already primed and good to go, take you a hit. Mine's half dead, so that's why, you didn't really get big of a cloud. And plus, it didn't have my pod pushed down all the way. But here we go again. Oh, I am running the beautiful watermelon guava by Kraken. The watermelon guava Kraken by the Dream Salt in here. And this pod gives it a beautiful flavor. So let's talk a little bit more about the device. It does have a 750 milliamp hour battery in this bad mama. It's mostly made of metal. So it's going to be able to take a couple drops here and there. Like I said, the pod is a 1 mil fill. And it just slides and pops right in. Let's move on to the box. So here's what the box looks like for your drag. Obviously, it's going to have the color of your drag nano pod device on here. I am using the ink one because the one that I have is actually at my house. So I forgot to bring that with me today. But we're just going to use the one for the ink color, which the ink color is really nice. I have it sitting to the side right here. I'm going to show it to y'all when I get done showing what is inside the box and what the box looks like. So here's what your box looks like for your drag nano. You got your social media on the side for Voopoo. You got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, and you got Twitter. Here's the back of it. It shows the contents of the box, your nicotine warning, and your QR code right here on the back, as well as a barcode. And then you got Drag Nano up here at the top. Gonna pop this bad puppy out. You got your manual / warranty card / genie chip card kit envelope thingy. Here is your warranty card for Voopoo. You open it up. It's got all that stuff for your warranty. You have got your nano manual. Who needs the manual? Nobody reads the manual. Also, it comes with your pod, obviously. Comes in this cool little aluminum packet made of plastic. Your charging cable. And one of my favorite parts, I forgot to mention. You get an amazing metal lanyard. So I'm going to show you how to put this lanyard on real quick, which I think is really cool. So the way I do it, it does come with a little ring that hooks through this end of the lanyard. I didn't use the metal ring. It's totally up to you, however you want to do it. But personally, I just took the little clip and this little loop that sits on the top of it right here on the opposite end of the pod. I just put it through there like so. Keep that held back. Take the loop of the other end of the chain and just slide it on like so. It might take a little finessing to get it. There we go. Just slide it on like so. And there you have it. Put it around your neck. And there you go. You got a Voopoo Drag Nano on a chain. You gonna be rocking some bling bling with your Drag Nano chain. Beautiful device. Voopoo, y'all have done an amazing job with this. I cannot wait for customers to come in and see this beautiful piece of art. That's what I'm gonna call it, is art. Because what's cool is, sorry, I dropped something. You get that cool resin color. I went with the yellow. I thought the yellow looked really cool. So I bought the yellow, which I can't be more happy with it. I love it to death. And what's funny is I just literally bought a Nord 2 weeks ago, and I heard that we were getting these in within the next week, so I went ahead and set some money aside, and I bought myself one. I was the first one in the shop to own one, and I just went down and showed it off and everything, and showed everybody, and we have sold quite a few of them now. So the colors we do have left in stock right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get to that, because my phone's about to run out of storage, and I don't want to run out of storage before I say bye to you guys. So, the other two colors that we have in at the moment, which we will be ordering more next week, are the ink, and then we got the cotton candy resin, which I think is really cool. I call it the cotton candy resin because it reminds me of cotton candy. Well, we got the ink and we got the cotton candy, and the ink looks really nice in my opinion. I was going to go with it, but then I saw this yellow one, I was like, man, I got to have it. So, we got these two colors. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention too. Right here on the bottom, the genie chip engraving, instead of it being a deep engraving, it's raised up, so you run your finger across it, and it's got that cool little texture. A lot of people like to sit there and just, you know, rub it. Yeah, but it has a cool little raised up texture to it, and I think it's really cool. But overall, Voopoo has done an amazing job with these devices. I hope to see many more colors come out from you guys, just like y'all have with the Drag 2s and the Drag Minis. Basically, could say this is the Drag Mini. This right here should have actually been named the Drag Mini instead of the Nano, because you know you got the Drag Mini. It's got the internal battery. It's not much smaller than the Drag 2. I mean, the only difference is it's got internal battery, really, and it only goes up to like 117 watts. So, in my opinion, honestly, this should have been called the Drag Mini, and they should have came out, or whenever they made the Drag Mini, they should have named it something else. But that's just my opinion. But either way, the Drag Nano, y'all come out and get yourselves one. Well, I can't even use my words. I'm so excited right now, but we do have them in stock, and I do love them. If you have any questions about them, feel free to ask me or Chance, preferably me, but talk to me or Chance or Kayla, and we'll be happy to answer any of the questions that you do have. So, without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got all the information you need for these little devices right here. These little guys are great, and they're a great little pod device. Somebody who's wanting something lightweight, something you can hang around your neck that you're not going to lose, come check out yourself a Drag Nano here at the Mellow Vapes in Belmont. I hope to see you guys in here all weekend and all through the week to come pick these bad boys up. Also, Chance will be making another video about the weekend sale that we have coming up, that we have going on right now. Other than that, that's really all I have to say, and I hope to see you guys in here this weekend. Until next time, my friends, y'all stay cloudy.